What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all of you are having a great day so far. Uh, Today's episode of GH was not surprising at all. We all, I'm gonna get into this in a minute. Let me talk about the other non-factor storylines before I get into the big storyline first, so I could get this shit out the way. So anyway, Luke, he collapsed. Tracy was yelling for Monica, and Monica wasn't there. And Tracy said on the one occasion where Monica's appearance would be useful, she's not there. So she called 911. The ambulance came, got Luke. They ran some tests. Luke and Tracy were talking about, her calling Lulu or whatever, and Luke told her not to. And then they started talking about ELQ and Tracy's win over AJ, which she hasn't won yet. So Luke is demanding to leave the hospital. The doctor comes back in to tell Luke about the test results. Anyway, Dante and Lulu are talking about her wedding to Stavros and what happened on the Hornet Star. We see flashbacks of Helena performing the wedding ceremony. When the fuck did Helena become an ordained minister? Why am I not surprised? You could become an ordained minister in like 30 seconds. So I'm not really surprised. Anyway, they had flashbacks of the wedding from hell. And Lulu didn't want to marry Stavros, but he threatened to kill her entire family unless she did. So she did. And when it came time to kiss the bride, she didn't want to do that either. But, he threatened to kill her family again. Fucking crazy people. Anyway, Helena wanted a hug from Lulu. This bitch is senile. I swear, Helena is sick. So, they hugged, and it was time for them to consummate the marriage. And Lulu told Stavros no, she didn't want to sleep with him, but he, of course, threatened her again, so she had no choice. And so she's telling Dante everything that happened, and you could tell by his face he was pissed, and I don't blame him. My guess is Lulu is probably going to end up pregnant by Stavros. I mean, come on. This is the same type of storyline that happened between Laura and Stavros back in 1982. What was it, 1983? You want to know what's funny about that? This is what's funny about this storyline. When Stavros married Laura in 1983, she was still legally married to Luke Spencer. And guess what? She married Luke Spencer in 1981. They were married for 2 years at the time Stavros married Laura. Now, fast forward 30 years later. Lulu and Dante have been married 2 years now. And she married Stavros 2 years after she married Dante. Don't you see the coincidence in that? So my guess is they're recreating a storyline from back in the day. But this time, instead of Laura, is Lulu with the same guy. That's crazy. That's freaky. My guess is she's probably going to get pregnant. So we're probably going to have another Cassadine. My guess is this kid is probably going to, same thing. Dante's going to hate this kid just like Luke hated Nicholas. Same thing. Really, Ron, Frank, this is what you can come up with. Always coming up with these old ass storylines. People are so dumb. Like, come up with something new and innovative. Why don't you? But anyway, so whatever. Ava Jerome, and she was talking to Lauren / Kiki. That name Kiki is starting to grow on me, mind you. So anyway, it sounds ghetto, but she's just starting to grow on me with that damn name. Because I know somebody named Kiki, and trust me, they ghetto as fuck. Anyway, so she was telling Lauren all about her father, Franco. And Lauren was pissed at her mother just now telling her all about her father and that he died over a year ago. She's pissed. So she's telling her that she's a part of the wealthy Quartermain family and that she had an inheritance, and telling Lauren that she's going to be wealthy. First of all, Lauren's not going to be wealthy because it's not like Edward left her a bunch of money. All she's getting is 6% of ELQ. That's all she get. Minority share. So it's not like he left her millions of dollars. He just left her some shares in the company. That's it. That's all you're getting. It's not like you're getting a boatload of cash. So anyway, Ava gave Lauren the documents for her to sign over her shares or whatever to Tracy. And she was kind of bum rushing Lauren to sign the papers, but Lauren wanted to read them. Smart girl. I always tell people, read documents before you sign them. That's how you get caught. So luckily she read them and she figured out what her mother was trying to do. That her mother was going to get paid from Tracy in order for her to get Lauren to sign those documents. And Lauren felt like her mother was just pimping her out for some money. You know what I mean? Using her as a personal ATM just to get cash. Ava Jerome disgusts me. Like, seriously, you're using your daughter just to make some quick cash or whatever. Quick $1 million. The bitch is a bum. Seriously, I don't respect parents like that. And I'm glad Lauren walked away from her ass. That was smart. Anyway, it's time for the bigger storyline, which we all knew was going to happen. Franco. We all knew Roger Howarth was playing Franco. Whoever didn't know this, slap yourself. We all kind of figured it out. I mean, come on. It's obvious. You know these writers ain't creative. So anyway, everybody was surprised, and of course everybody was pissed and going off, which I don't blame them. I would have been mad too. Franco's a trash bag, like he's a freak. So everybody was wondering, how is he still alive when Jason shot him multiple times and his place caught on fire? So Sonny pulled out his gun, and you already know what Sonny do when he pulled out that gun. Sonny pulled out his gun ready to shoot him. But Franco alluded to the fact that if he escaped death, so did Jason. So that got everybody thinking, especially Sam. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, it got Sam to thinking that maybe Jason is alive and that Franco may know where Jason is. So Sonny wanted to shoot him, but Sam begged Sonny not to shoot him, because what if he knew where Jason was? So Franco was playing mind games with everybody. Him and Maxie started talking about her pregnancy. He kind of called her fat. So then he started talking to Sam about Hawaii. So telling her, what if he didn't rape her? You know, kind of putting it in her mind. And Sonny grabbed him and grabbed the gun. He was ready to shoot him. Him and AJ, you know, they started talking and stuff like that. And this is the first time Franco has met AJ, his other brother. So he was explaining to AJ their family tree. Like, Franco was talking to AJ like AJ was slow. He was like, we have the same father, Alan. I was like, Franco's an idiot. So he told her he got the actual DVD of what happened in that room on her honeymoon to Jason. So he played her the movie, and I love how Carly was just holding Sam while they was watching that movie. That goes to show they are becoming friends. So anyway, he showed the movie, Franco was on top of Sam, telling her he didn't want to hurt her, that he want Jason to think that he's only trying to hurt Jason because Jason rejected him, and that he wants Jason to think he touched Sam, even though he didn't. So now this 2-year-old question has been officially answered. Did Franco rape Sam? The question has officially been answered. No, he did not. Thank God. Because I know in the back of Sam's mind, she always wondered that. So anyway, after that was done, Carly told Franco, you may not have raped Sam, but what about what you did to Michael? So now AJ was demanding Carly tell him what the hell was going on, because he wanted to know. Because, you know, AJ don't know Michael got raped in prison. So, you know, the storyline is definitely getting good. Elizabeth, she was pissed at Franco for kidnapping her son Aiden when he was born. But I guess this is the writer's way. By Franco admitting his wrongs and trying to make amends, this is their way of making him a long-term character on this show. Because how else could they possibly make him a long-term character? But I'm like, what the fuck is their plan for Franco? Like, for him to be a long-term character. So what is he going to do now? Work at ELQ? Buy a mansion in Port Charles? This is what he's going to do now? I don't know. But I already know there still is a warrant out for him, because I know the PCPD still could lock his ass up for the crimes he committed in the past. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. Today was a very decent episode. I can't wait to see what's going to unfold tomorrow. But anyway, hope you all have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow.